Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first official episode of the Josians podcast. And by official, I mean we've had countless episodes and trials and all of those, but this is the first one you guys are officially seeing, full, complete. So, welcome to the first official episode of the Josians podcast.
Welcome, guys.
I'm Titan. By my immediate left,
Dave.
fanboy Dave.
How you guys doing?
And then by my immediate right, we have pretty boy Mike. Not pretty Michael.
Big Mike.
Pretty boy Mike. Big Mike.
Not pretty, please.
Big Mike.
Yeah, thank
and
you
then
very
by
much.
my far right, big man Stoss. We have Stoss.
Yeah, I see where it sounds up like a politician. You can tell, man. Like,
That's why I said big man Stoss. So, welcome guys. Welcome to this episode. And in this episode, we'll be talking about something very, very interesting, something very, very relating, something everybody can relate to. Either you're on this side or you're on the other side. You must shall be on one side of the equation of this topic. And it's about collecting money and paying back, and how the energy always differs between both of them. When you're collecting money, your energy is different. When it's time to pay back, you become a totally different person entirely. I mean, that person that when he wants to collect money, he texts you. Once you reply, he texts you back immediately. Once you send Azar, before the person even receives your message, he has sent his Azar back. Then when it's time to pay, you message him in the morning, he reply you in the evening. Had a long day, had a busy day. When I ask you what's up, when I ask him about the money, that what's up will not reply I did. The next day, when I say how you did, you not ask him about the money again. You now say you not reply in the evening and tell you how his day was long. This is like a whole day. He has not even told you about the money yet. But when he wanted the money, within 3 minutes, man, transaction was done.
That one is even very good. That one, I've met people that guy. I remember in uni, I lent somebody money. This guy, they wanted to take him for drug test.
Yeah.
He ran to me. I'm
Yeah,
you know the person, but I don't want to just mention his name. I'm like, oh my guy, what do we want to do now? Like, I give this guy 30k. Big money. After you are in uni,
Big money. The guy 30k uni was like
2016, 2017.
nah.
30k. Go
Some
and
guy
sort yourself
300k
out.
now, man.
This bastard, he went, he did all he did. He came out of
are
the
you
stuff.
calling him bastard now?
Bastard now. He knows. You know yourself.
Wherever you are.
So he collected his money.
Mo.
Yeah, he collected his money. He did all he had to do. He cleared himself. Guy, pay me my money back. This bastard, I'll be seeing him. He'll be sneaking out. He's going to be buying codeine with money. Guy, after my bar now, this guy will be telling me. Guy, it got to one point here. I just changed it for him because it was some of my friend's room. I just changed it. Guy, where my money? This guy was not like, what you want me to do now? Sure, you want me to shit the money? Like, bro, say me calm down. I did look and say, on top my money, you're telling me make I calm down, so make I chill.
Bro.
Nah, I used to
Yeah, this one literally
save your life.
I swear to God,
This one
I
is like put like this. I put them at the topmost position of debtors. Put that when you ask them for money,
Yeah.
they will challenge you back. It's different when they are ghosting you and they are dodging you. But when someone has the audacity to change it for you on top of the money you borrowed from him, bro, actually scary, man. Like
It will
it's
shock you.
people like that, I fear them. And I don't know why. I try to put myself in their shoes sometimes because I mean I borrowed money a couple of times, and to be honest,
Yeah, man.
paying back is not as sweet as borrowing. Like
definitely.
if we are being honest,
100.
that aside, but you being a human being a matured human being with common sense, you should know that once you borrow something, no matter like it's discipline. If you have discipline, you will tell yourself that I think I pay this money back. And my major reason for always paying money back is this: anybody that borrows you money
Yeah.
and you pay back when you say you pay back,
those people are responsible.
the next time you ask that person for money,
Yeah, good.
he will not think twice. Like even if he needs the money for something, he knows that this person said he will pay back, he will pay back. I just plan myself to when the person said he will pay back.
Yeah.
Like the goodwill that comes with paying your debt, bro, is next to nothing,
Your
man.
word is your bond.
But I don't know why.
I'm actually thinking about this thing here. I feel like the reason why, I don't know, but I'm beginning to think far. So I'm thinking, is this like, do you guys think it's like a local thing? Like, is it like a Nigerian thing? Let me explain.
Okay.
You said something, discipline. which is very correct, because sometimes personally, like there are some people that they have the personal discipline, like more if I borrow money, they pay me if I don't pay you back. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And then there are some that they don't even care, like they don't really care what type of shame or embarrassment this thing is going to bring them. Bro, they keep on going on with it. Do you understand? And then there's this other part where I feel like, could it be lawlessness? Because if I know if I know I'm owing you money, and I know you could probably take me to the police and they will fuck me up, bro, like I think I will be compelled to pay you the money even if I don't have the discipline. Do you understand? I'm saying this because I think I've experienced this debt issue on 2 different types of cases. First one is the personal case, and then the second one is like the corporate case. Like corporate in the sense that it kind of involved business. Do you understand? Let me talk about the business part. So there's this particular man that he actually, he hit up my business, and then it was like, yo, I need you guys to do this thing for me on credit. And then we now, as like young guys trying to make money, so we jumped on it like, yo, somebody's making this request, let's do this thing sharp. Like, do you understand? Because we were really we were serious about business that time. So we'll do this thing for this guy. We went to actually supply what he requested for, and then we did it. And this guy was like, he was going to pay us in 2-3 weeks. We accepted. Now, I don't know if it was his format that cast, because what happened was, when it was getting close to this 3rd week, he called me and then he was like, okay, so I'm supposed to pay your money on Tuesday, right? Can you supply me again? Do you understand? And then when you supply me, I'll just pay everything together. If this guy had actually asked us this, if he had said this thing like the 2nd week or maybe the 1st week, we would have jumped on it. Remember what I said? We're just young guys building our business. So when he said this, like the thing was going to happen on Tuesday, the other guy just thought about it and was like, yo, let's just chill. Let's ask him, okay, since you're going to pay us on Tuesday, why now just go pay the money and then we'll do it from there. Tuesday came, Baba no pay money. Started belling his phone, started calling him. The guy, he would not pick. That's how we disturbed him. Then one day just paid half of the money. And then after paying half of the money, this time around, this guy went ballistic. Like this guy started showing us one kind of stupid side. You won't believe what happened. This guy stopped picking our calls. So we traced him to where we used to supply this shit for him. And then we realized that this guy was actually a scammer. But now scamming is different level. There is the scamming that they will scam you and then they will block you. I'm telling you. This one will scam you and it would remain. Like, you can always call him, but he will never pick your calls. So now look at what happened. So we went to this place where he put his business, and then his neighbor, like people that share the same mall with him, were telling us that people always come to complain about this guy, or even the landlord is tired. And then we're like, if the landlord is tired of hearing such about his own tenants, he's not supposed to let him go. So what I did that day is that I just looked for a way to threaten this guy. Like, I just threatened, like, we're going to report your matter to DSS. The moment he saw DSS, he called me, and then he was like, that was only paid the half. And I was like, yo, I told you I was going to pay. I'm not in Abuja. So the way I actually texted him, like, I just texted him like, they are searching for you. So guess what happened? This guy went to call police on us. I'm serious. Like, this is somebody owing you money. At that time, it was about like 300,000 naira. He went to call police on us. So we were not like, fine. This is not already reached police matter. We can't wait to go happen. When we went to the police station, the first guy we met, I think the DCO, what do they call them? That's like the guy before the head of that particular station. So when the guy heard the story, and the guy was like, are you serious? This is what happened. The guy was on our side. Apparently, this guy that is coming us is friends with the DPO. Almost till dates, he didn't balance us. Because DPO took the matter on his head. And then it was against us. Guy. So I feel like there are some people that they are serial onigbesi. Like, if there's anything like that, like they know the business of owing you money, and they know that when I owe you money, you can't do me shit. The only thing you can do me is if you are stronger than me, or you've got more power than me, you can fuck me up. And that's how many niggas try to use the military these days. If somebody's owing them money or more, they don't go to the police no more. They just use streets or use soldiers. Do you understand? Ruffle them up. I feel like Maybe it's because people know these things. Maybe it's because these guys know these things. Actually,
I think that lawlessness and the fact that nothing can happen is why it's a major factor. And this is why I'm saying this. I know many people that all these loan apps have called me out of the blues and they're like,
let's not talk about
this
loan
person
apps.
owe me money, use your number to borrow. This person
Let's not
owe me
talk
money,
about
use
loan
your
apps
number to
because
borrow.
thank you for even bringing that
niggas are
up.
collecting money from loan apps and nobody is paying shit.
Bro,
And that's
and
because the only
the way those loan apps would phrase the statements about you.
Yeah.
So person is on the run. He's a thief. Blah blah blah.
I said the one they did to somebody that used to be my close friend. They said he has HIV
As in,
and he's on the run.
As
Say, please stay away from
As
him
in-
or report him to the nearest. Like
and they even put the person's
they'll
picture.
put his picture.
So I'm sure the picture will be looking like one passport, the mugshot.
I don't open that like
Bro.
yo.
You know-
Those guys
you know-
are ruthless.
You know the craziest experience I've had
Oh,
with loan apps
Yeah.
was one of my guy borrowed money and then he used my phone number. Like he told me when he was about to do it. When I thought he would pay,
Yeah.
how much is his money? It was like 7.5, 8K.
That kind of money now in the street.
Bro, this guy not pay. Loan apps were calling me. I called my homie and I told him that bro, this is embarrassing now. He said if it's that embarrassing, I should have paid the money. I think it's not embarrassed.
Yes now.
He said if it's not embarrassed.
Yeah.
But if me, I feel embarrassed for
But
him
why would you
and
even
our
let him borrow
friendship.
money with your number?
Bro, like I could not borrow him the money. And he said that the only thing he needed was my number. I just like it should not be like I'm leaving my homie to
To
like hang dry.
I feel like let's touch on that discipline part. I mean, I think it's like it should be a psychological disorder, and that's no,
I believe so too.
that's like no disrespect to anybody because it can affect anybody still. Do you understand? When I
Yeah.
say psychological P is that when you borrow, as one who has borrowed money rather, when you borrow money from people, it is very very like it's not like some people. It's not like they never intended to pay you back.
Yeah.
They just build dreams. Like they believe that I should be able to pay at so time.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like they plan it, and some people, based on what they are facing at that time, they can promise you heaven and earth. Blood.
And
You know when they start telling you blood, you know that it's getting real. Blood, I beg, do me this thing. I will give you on Monday. I will give you on Monday.
and it can also be a chain. The person borrowed money from you and is expecting to pay you back based on someone that
I was borrowed
Nah,
money
but
from
from
you.
you.
from him and is expecting the person
Pay
to
them back.
pay
I
them
swear
back.
down. Like, and so they just make these promises that I should be able to pay back on so and so day, and maybe. But I feel like.
Yeah, they swear promise to.
But I feel like.
So the chain as in
yeah,
just the
so
road
yeah, that one is promising that one.
That
this
one
promising
that's
this
one contract that is waiting for
So it
for
becomes
to
a promised
come
land.
through.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
that whole chain of promises. Guy, even just yesterday,
Sounds like
I know a person.
Nigerian
I don't know whether
movie.
the person saw my post. This guy has always borrowed money from me, and has never paid back. I mean, I was never even looking to collect it back. But that's why most times when I want to borrow some people money, I rather borrow money I can let go of.
For sure, man.
So this guy now, he don't borrow 50k from man before, you know, pay back, no stress. He borrow like 30k from man, no pay back, no stress. Yesterday, he come again, just say, guy, wait till the shop no more. Your boy just DM me, say, how far, I would like me to just borrow me this kind of money. I don't look and say, my guy, he wake me up from sleep. I say, oh my God, no worry, just give me some minutes, man. Make I just quickly know what they solve. Say I will help you run up. As I just come up, we see, I just say no send me text. You know Snapchat here. If you open Snapchat, you can
Yes.
you just do that. Say you.
Just quickly peep.
I don't see-
Why did you cast that thing now, bro? Why?
But even though
Why
you said
casting
it, people who don't know how to do won't know how to
Yeah,
do.
we-
Bro, that's right.
If you don't know how to do
sorry
it,
to
you
cut
won't know
you
how
short,
to do
but that thing is one of the most revolutionary things on the internet.
Yeah.
Bro, you just
It's for
just check. It's like
Snapchat is for.
it's like you
hiding
open
from
the
people that
door.
Billing you.
It's like you open the door,
You
you
just
click
look at-
inside. You say, nah, I'm not going inside this building.
I
I'm
don't
coming
know,
Mike
back.
that told me about
Yeah, if you don't know about it, even if you know about it, if you don't know how to
To
do
do
it,
it self.
It was a babe. It was a babe that told me about this thing in
Now,
university.
one of my guys teach me this is I just see the way they just the.
you go people, you go blast not be your phone. You go just like that's how you open window. What you dey solve?
Oh, God.
Nah,
I
no,
don't
no here.
I don't
No-
look the
no
thing,
go
I
this
say,
side, no go
this
this
one
side,
don't drop
pass it, no-
account number, don't drop everything. I say, because she make I dey expect. Just come on there, say, I don't see what he write.
And I
Close-
think
close the
another
window
thing that
back.
happens is that when people are owing you, and maybe you're tired of asking and you let it go. These same people always come back
to ask again.
to ask for more.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Like
disrespect them.
And trust me, I mean, I like
I don't
disrespectful.
understand. I feel like I don't know how to explain this. Like, does it make sense? I mean, not like doesn't make sense.
Me,
Like,
most-
what could they be thinking?
Most times,
That's what I'm
in my
saying.
life, I just be like, nah, this person whine me. This one they whine
What
me.
could
This
they
is
be
whine me.
thinking?
This
Like-
is serious whining.
Just because the person is tired and then the person let it go and then you want to come back and
You've forgotten.
man, I'm not even gonna lie.
Have
Yeah,
you even met entitled people before?
I feel like
Bro, there's one gender that is very good with that. That
I feel like show you some messages, right?
Because I mean, right now we have so many genders.
This
We
guy,
have
they say,
male,
"Shut up,
female,
son, I'm
there's
thank
so
you."
many. There's
But there's
so
one
many
particular
genders
gender
now.
now.
They don't say I'm thanking like. But funny enough, I still give her the thank you. Because I wanted to look at, I was like, bro, why would you be asking me for like I
Now,
don't
people
know?
like you, they cause all these things.
No.
Because the guy-
This one,
the
she gave
guy-
me, this one we argued it out.
You are not supposed to
will
even
you
say
argue it out with a guy? This your guy that entered Snapchat now. Why
Why not argue it out? Why not pull out argue out?
Why you open window?
Why you
close
peep?
out?
Why you don't open door? Say let's argue it out.
Okay, wait. Let's see, maybe I don't get that spare cash now. I don't get the spare cash
But
now. Why? Now it's
I mean, talking about girls here, and then talking about borrowing money and relationships in general. People
Girls
like
now
some girls borrow money
girls.
from their boyfriends,
Yeah.
and they don't pay back.
Some girls
And-
borrow money
and
from
they
their
think
male
it's cool.
friends.
Guy, as in,
Like,
apart
do you
from
think-
relationships,
Do you
like,
think it's cool for like when a babe borrows money? Like babes just think as far as this guy borrow money from, I'm not supposed to pay back. But you didn't when you're collecting it, you didn't say dash me money. You say give me money. You said borrow me money.
Find that chance.
And most of them will even give you a stipulated date that they'll pay back. And like they will not just even like on that day they'll be talking to you normal
as
as
in, they
if,
will, they
like,
will even,
and then if you ask, yeah, I broke boy. Yeah, I broke boy.
Me, I won't
I
even
feel
find
like
that chance come
those-
outside.
you know those type of girls, yeah, like
bro,
there are
that's-
some things that I feel like when they happen, yeah, but when they occur, yeah, you should know it is that person. You should know it's telling you something about that person.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Sometimes it's not even about the money, or it's not even about their attitude concerning that money they are owing you.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Make I show you the chart.
The thing is just telling you who this type of person
from
is.
this place. I don't really know this babe.
No, the person I've
just one time I've seen this babe in my life,
Yo,
and I don't really know. I just saw, yo, baby girl just needs money.
Yo,
I'm
she's
just like,
saying either ways you get the point, right?
guy, like she didn't bust my
after all
brain.
your years, like,
Bro, like, bro,
you shall understand what I'm
I
saying.
just, guy, we argued this
Yo,
out.
this girl's got guts, man. She's saying, do they have different ways to ask for money? Like she's telling him that.
I weak like so
do you
I
have-
even challenge me.
This
Wow.
This has to be some mad push, man.
Bro.
I don't hide.
Fuck, I weak. I say, the one makes the other one different. I'm like, how would you be challenging me on my? He said, baby girl needs money. I'm not like, oh, so what should I do? I should give you money. Is
Yeah,
that
can I
what
go
I
ask your
think?
daddy in the
Like,
house?
bro, why are you asking me?
The real now, the baby girl. Can I go and ask
Sometimes
him?
when girls ask you for money and then they refuse to pay back, yeah, could it be because you have a thing to do with them?
I feel like it's because as long as you're a guy, whether you have a thing to do
Or
except,
not, yeah.
except like the girl
I feel like
is
men are
like,
providers.
Exactly.
For
Except-
feminism.
except the girl is like maybe your close friend, like just you, like your guy. But I feel like once you're a guy, she's a girl.
You don't need to
Don't get
stress.
me wrong. I'm not saying she's asking you for money. I'm saying she's asking you
Yes,
to borrow her money.
yes. I feel
Now,
like once
now, wait, let's
She
break it
wants you
down.
to free it for her.
Why would a girl that is not your guy, why would she be bold enough to ask you to borrow her money?
because girls are bold and as the girls are those are girls are girls.
But they are,
I think
no
a lot
matter
of
how
times
bold
they take a
girls,
lot of
no matter how
girls.
bold girls are,
It's not even girls.
that you don't know, strange girls cannot come and ask you for money.
Bro, let's say maybe you meet a girl.
I've started talking
Where's
to
my
a
phone?
girl.
That's what I'm saying. Wait, now.
3 days into the conversation, she's like, sorry, can I ask you for a favor? My mom
Because
is
she
sick,
knows
blah, blah,
that
blah,
you
blah,
want
I
to
need
knock
this,
her.
this.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, no.
Because she knows you want to have a
This
thing.
guy said 3 days into the conversation.
So what have I told her
have
3
two
days?
DMs.
What have I told
I
her
have
3
to
days?
DM.
into
They
the
DM me by
conversation?
themselves. Like I did not DM the babe, but she DM by some Instagram. Hey, hi, how are you? I'm fine. How's your day? Good. How's yours? Good. Please, I don't know if I can ask for little help. And she asked me for money, bro. Like from the first follow. Like
See, let me.
she does not know me from nowhere.
there's
I
one
know
I
her from
feel like-
nowhere.
money for
I feel like
makeup.
everybody.
And I don't really know her.
But
That's
let
what
me
I'm
make you
saying,
guys
as long-
understand one thing, yeah. See, first of all, I was going to say something when Adams was talking. Yeah, guy, Lagos has actually taught me a lot. You see, like, before we came on set, yeah. I was having a conversation with Dave, and then I was like, yo, Lagos will teach you Lagos, and before you know it, you become a Lagosian.
Yeah.
Because what happens is
Become a citizen.
you become a full citizen. Because I'm sure that this particular thing I'm talking about, bro, I never used to see. Like maybe it used to exist, but it was never so rampant. Like before I moved to Lagos, and then when I moved to Lagos, I started seeing things like this. And then it is in this Lagos that you will see people just slide into your DM. They are in Lagos and then just randomly ask you for money. And then later, one of these days, some guy just kind of opened up to me like,
So you call them coded beggars?
some of these people, bro, it's not begging. They are not begging. Some of them I genuinely see. Yo, there's no. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong in people that need help and they're asking for
And most
help.
of these girls that we coded
Do you
beggars, I
understand?
beg.
There's nothing wrong. There are some people that they need more. Some people are actually suffering. Do you understand?
People
And
are
then they
going
want
through
to
loss.
ask you, no problem. If you want to ask and
But
somebody
again,
give you,
suffering depends.
let them give you.
Is it that you're suffering from needing money for makeup or you need money for bag?
Wait now.
Oh, you want to
chill,
Chinese?
chill
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, it's
That one
like
is
like
billing.
this
That one is
yeah,
not
bro.
borrowing.
You want to burger?
No, you guys are wait now. You guys
Shawarma.
are
Billing.
Billing, borrowing.
no. That's
As long as
billing.
you're asking
Billing
for
is different
money.
from borrowing.
Okay.
Borrowing
I'm
is
talking about
scope
people that
billing.
borrow you. No, billing
Because they don't want to pay back, man.
Yeah, yo, but
It's scope billing.
yeah, but we're talking about people
Borrow
that
me,
ask you
borrow
for
me.
money and tell you they're going to pay you back.
Those girls, they have maybe pride. That's what they're using.
Bro,
to
most
borrow.
of these people, yeah, they don't even need the money for what they're asking for. The ones that tell you to borrow them, like, guy, I'm not like you. I'm not trying to make people feel bad now, but one time someone just told me like, sometimes they're probably just doing like it's drug money. Do you understand? Like they're probably stuck with their dealer.
Want to get drugs?
Not even drugs, like not even want to. They are stuck with their dealer.
Yeah, and same with that guy that said that,
Do you
that
understand?
called me yesterday.
Because have you not seen random people
nah.
that look fresh on the gram
Yeah.
and then they're asking you for some outrageous amount? Like
Some will ask
and
you
then
for 20k.
they say it's borrow because in that situation they come up with different kind of stories to save their face.
Yeah.
So they can tell you, oh, my app is not working. So there was this girl that was always doing it like yo, I've been hitting on this girl since like 2018. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And then she was always forming for me basically, yeah. But I just let it go. All of a sudden, like 2019, like she would be the one to randomly hit me up, and then she would just say hey, and then when she says hey, and then she will move on to asking me for, like, yo, I'm saying this not to sound like I'm trying to judge people out there, man.
Yeah.
She would just randomly ask me for money to borrow her. So the first time I did it, just because I'm like, yo, let me
Yeah.
just do it for her.
Yeah.
Then it became a habit. It became a trend. Like, and then she would send you an account number that is not hers. It's not her name. And then I used to feel like, what could you be going through? Like, what could you be going through that you actually... This is somebody that the night before you can see that she's balling, you know. The night before you can see that she's looking all fresh and fly. And then, she's just going to send you, like, just send you a text like, yo, borrow me money, blah, blah, blah. She can say, I've got my Uber, my dispatch rider.
My
dispatch
the other
rider.
bank app is not working. I just want to quickly use this one. So,
Everybody, you know what? I don't think
I swear, this thing you said, yeah, just opened my eye to something, guys. So I have a babe in my, not babe in my life, but babe I know that is fucking similar. And if she watches this, she'll know she's the one I'm talking about.
her.
Like, straight up. Like, she always does it. And when you said the thing about a different account number, that's when I knew that this thing is similar. And
some of them
we knew ourselves
trying
from
to sort
school.
their dealer, yeah.
And from school, we used to like do drugs and shit. But now we're all grown and everybody trying to get their life together. And like, we've left so many things. Like, we still do some things, but we've left so many things. But some people, they've not been able to leave so many things, and it's still dragging them down.
so need so many money too.
A few days ago, I had to ask this babe, do you still do drugs? Like, you can talk to me. We used to do these things together, so I'm laughing that I'll judge you. Do you still do drugs? Like, cause, bro, every time, and she's a sickler. I know she's a sickler. So she'd always tell me things like, she just had a seizure, she's in the hospital, she just did this, she did that, she did this, and she sent her 5k for this, 10k for that, 3k for this.
Oh man, it's not a buy drugs, man.
I'm like, no man, like,
I know
this is
someone
not...
like that too.
So I had to ask her, but she told me that she has been off drugs for like 2 years. She does not even smoke weed no more. I'm like, alright, but I don't have no money to give you now. So I legit know now that, guys, straight up drugs, man. It's straight up drugs.
I know one guy too, yeah. I don't want to mention his producer too, like me, but he's very slim. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. You don't know what I'm talking about. That guy, he literally confessed with his mouth to me that all the money has been borrowed from me. I don't even used to ask him to pay back because it's like 5k. Guy, I'm stranded in this place. I mean, I'm saying like cab money, blah blah blah, 5k, 7k, 8k, all this kind of money I would send now. he just came one day, just gave me a very long text saying he's sorry that he has opened up his parents to, that he has been doing drugs, he has been doing opioids and doing shrooms and things, and that he's trying to change now. I mean, I felt like, guy, I knew you in school. You were telling me about your life when you were in the US and how you used to do a lot of drugs, but you came back home and you stopped doing
okay, I
drugs.
know what you're talking about.
And now you are here, you are still doing these hard drugs, bro. Like, what are you doing? And just like, man, as long as you are trying to fix up your life and you're being honest, it's not like the court is you that came in and you opened up because you just realized that, fuck, what am I really doing? Let me just express myself and tell my people maybe they can help me, because I'm trying to help myself and I don't think it's working. So
yeah, I just feel like, yo, if you're borrowing money out there, there's nothing wrong in borrowing money if you are okay with that, but try your best to.
Guy, there's one babe I borrowed money from. Boss, you heard there. That money, me, I don't
From
know.
or two.
I borrowed money
You know,
from.
as to speak like this, there is something trending on Twitter. I don't know when, like, obviously, like, okay, the story is like this. So people just saw on the timeline, like, there's a guy like is slut shaming a girl, and then so this girl now decided to be like, why are you slut shaming me? I'm asking for my money, and then you are slut shaming me. And so she decided to just disclose what happened, and then she was like, yo, this nigga was sick. At least that's what the guy told her, that he was sick and she should send the money to somebody, being the nurse. So she sent the money, and then she was asking this guy for money, and then this guy is forming, I don't have naira. I don't have naira. From I don't have naira to GTB is having issues. From that, this guy moved to dragging this babe. Do you understand? Like, I feel like I don't really know what may have happened between both of them, or what their relationship might have been. But if truly somebody helped you when you were sick, like this is not even you randomly asking for money. You were sick. If somebody really helped you when you were sick, like, the least you could do, is to just risk. Even if you don't have the money to pay back, why would you decide to insult them, like, and then you are slut shaming the babe, calling her different names just because you don't want to pay 15k? This guy didn't pay 15k. He didn't pay the money. It was
bad guy.
It was one of his guys.
He doesn't have naira. He doesn't have naira.
Yo, it was one of his guys that just paid the money. Like, yo, but why was he slut shaming the babe? Why was he saying different? Why was he calling her names?
Because we know that the fastest way to bring down a guy is to broke shame him, and the fastest way to bring down the girl is to slut shame her. That's what he was doing. Yo, if anything happens between a guy and a girl, the next thing,
who brought it online? The guy.
The girl, actually, because she said she's trying her best to reach him to pay up, and then the guy was forming busy. I've been busy all day, like you said that earlier. Yeah, like he was forming. I've been busy, this and that. So
I'm not trying to defend the girl or anything, but I don't see the point of her bringing it online.
I mean, see, you can't blame her. Some people are always helpless, and the best way they feel they can get at you, or they can make you do stuff, is by publicly embarrassing you. That's why those loan app guys start calling your friends and family members to tell them that you own money, because they're trying to embarrass you. Because most people, there's nothing they can do. Like what Dave said the other time, if you can fuck somebody up on the streets or through the military, perfect. Well, most people don't have street cred.
Let me tell you why she brought it online. Yeah. It wasn't like she intentionally wanted to do that. She said she was trying to reach him, and then the guy blocked her.
Okay.
Do you get? He blocked her, so she decided to come on.
That was the only option she had.
Yo, like, I feel like, when people owe you money and then they are misbehaving, trust me, sometimes you get really, really pained. Do you understand? You get pissed, and then for some more mature people, like for some, I wouldn't say more mature. I just feel like, to however you want to react,
people react differently.
Is you. Yes, people react differently. Do you understand? I can decide to be calm about it, and it's paining me inside. There are some that is paining them, and then they can't be calm. Yo, it's fire for fire. Do you understand? So you can't come and start judging such person because they decide to react the way they reacted based on how the person that's owing them treated them. Do you understand? So, but I just feel like the guy could have done better though. But still, I'm not judging you, Sha. Wherever it is.
I wanted to even say something about one babe. There was one babe I borrowed money from back then, like in uni. That babe, I said, like, I think that's the only babe I borrowed money from. I lent like 50k from this babe. I don't know what I used to do, but I lent 50k. Then I thought I was going to pay back at this point in time. That point came. I wanted to give her that money back then. Come on, that's how Chibike came to meet me. I told me he needed this money, blah blah blah. He was going to pay me by the same time. I'm like, guy, and that's one problem I have. I always overdo. I always come through. I don't borrow person money I suppose they sort. Guy, I failed that course because of this boy.
Damn.
This guy, the guy called me, say, "Oh my daily goes like this. Say he go soon begin wash plates, blah 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 blah." But why carry babe go overdo for Lagos? You get bye.
But overdue.
The guy, the babe bye. He now no come know as he want to talk. He just guys ask me. Me now I come look and say, okay, me they no put my guy to shame.
Yeah.
I just say make I come to farm. I say, guy, you are going to run me this money by next week. So next week came. Bro, I say I feel that cost. So that babe I was talking about, guy, I brought you this money. Pay me back money back like this. To pay me back money hard though. This babe now can't put pressure for my neck. See how for my money I couldn't try to spend to babe. See, so it's not like I don't have this money. I had this money, but my guy quickly needed it. Bro, this guy don't let me hear what. Benny, this guy won't expose me say. This guy just borrowed money from me, bro. Just chill. Guy, I had to beg. I was like, I beg, just chill. It's not spoil my name.
Finally, before we round up here, there's this last class of debtors. They are not really rampant, but they are fucking debtors, man. And theirs is very, very frustrating.
They are debtors or they are fucking debtors?
No, not like they're having sex with debtors. I mean, they are debtors.
Nigerian talent.
Lines.
And I'm talking about Instagram vendors.
Okay.
You send money to them to buy something. They either send you bullshit or they don't send you nothing at all.
Jesus.
And then you return it back, and it's time to get your money back, and you're not getting your money back. Like it's going on and on and on and on, and it's so frustrating because now Instagram is sabi them. You know sabi them nowhere. You know if you do nothing.
That's the lawlessness I was talking about.
You know if you do nothing, and this thing happens like that's happened to me before. I've had to let money go.
Before?
I've had to let money go,
bro.
You gotta let it go, bro.
First happened to me in 2019, guy. So this shoemaker, I don't know what happened to this guy. Whether they came for him from his village or whatever, bro. Do you understand? Because no, the guy had made shoes for me before. Like he made shoes and then he did well. Like he did a good job. So my guy made shoes from him too. And then this time around, like my guy's birthday was like in 2 weeks. So my guy was going to have a party. So I'm not like fresh out. Let me plan how to storm the place, storm the yard. I reached out to this guy like, yo, I paid the guy full money, just giving him time, and then it was like, the thing will be ready even 4 days before that. Do you understand? 2 weeks came, this guy did not do my shoe, bro. And that's why I'm saying, like, some people have the guts that they will owe you money, they'll be active. Like, I feel like some people have, like, do you know this thing is just like,
bro, they'll be active, they'll be posting to their stories,
just like,
they'll be posting this is available, that's
it's just
available.
like they take a step.
They all my money be available.
They take a step to see what can happen. When they see that nothing happens,
bro,
they take more steps. Do you get?
So
there are people that they are
with
serial debtors, bro. That they know that if I owe you money, guy, you know if you do me shit. Bro, don't worry, they exist. And truly, if you're not a bad person, you know if you do shit. Except you're actually a bad guy, and then you pull up on them.
That's why you have to be a bad guy. That's why you have to be a fucking bad guy.
One of the characteristics of a bad guy.
Yeah, you have to be a fucking bad guy.
Bad guys.
I know somebody. Person carry a money run,
yeah.
This guy find the guy. Say me they go carry wife from Pekin.
Then that guy go come back.
Don't worry, he came back.
He go come back. Don't worry.
Guess how much
this guy
took? Not before Nigeria this thing happened for Yankee. This guy took $300,000 wanted to run. Ogbeni, he got paid him for like I think house or something. This guy wanted to carry the money and run. Ogbeni, they looked for his wife and kids. Abducted them, but see, this guy was begging. He said, "No, I'm bringing the money. You know that you're not playing with your mates. They're ready for you."
People are fucked up, man. Like guy, as I was saying, that's why this guy didn't pay me money. He didn't do my shoes, bro. Till date, he didn't give me the money. And you know what happened? At some point, even me, I got so angry. I got so infuriated. Like I was like, let me phone bad guy. So man, I said, in 12 days, 12 noon, 12 things will happen to you.
That guy will just be like,
when I tell you that there are people called serial debtors, It's because I have first-hand experience. I say in 12 days.
It's like a
I'm
let's say-
12 noon.
No verse. It's
12
like,
things.
wait. It's like,
I gave it 12.
Wait. It's like all these guys that used to scam all these white people now, for example. You just come now and because I've heard of one story that the guy was scamming like it was like I think the person wanted to like have sex or like wank or something like man. Now in those Nigerian boys just own their own cow. Now the guy see black niggas. They the guy around there hiding pricks. Hey. The guy was not like swearing for him that you won't be this, you won't be that, you won't be this, you won't be that. I was just all those cameras like we never look.
Bro,
You know how many people have.
I said,
You're hiding me.
when I said so,
Play.
you know when you
play.
say things and you drop mic. So I said and I was like, drop mic. So you made the guy fear. Fear waiting.
Guy, niggas know they fear. Oh.
I said this guy don't pay me this money till date. This is 2019 and we're in 2023, bro. He didn't pay me that money, and what I said didn't move him. So I was like, yo, Omo.
Have fun, I beg.
After my
me half.
12, this didn't move you. Maybe next time I should do 13.
Or maybe send me
Yo,
half.
bro.
I can just double it up 24, man.
Bro, and the thing is, at that point, I knew that, I mean, after I dropped in 12, I let go. Like, it seemed like I forgot. So there was one day I needed money badly. Like,
You just went up, bro.
just remembered. I went to check the chart. My 12, you move this guy. Bro, this time around, like, I started doing homework. I started looking for a way to track him. I was looking for how to track him. I was trying to look for his address from his business. Bro, there are people that will owe you money, bruh. Unapologetic about it. They won't be moved, man.
No concern.
But if you bump into them, you can do. There are even some that you will beat.
Nothing will still solve.
Nothing will solve. Bro, I'm telling you that this thing is a spirit. It's a spirit. Like there's this one that, and the funny thing is, that's why I'm saying lawlessness, bro. Because
lawlessness.
there's this one that happened to my guy. This one that happened to my guy.
Responsibility.
My guy took him to the station. When he took him to the station, police told my guy that, come and carry this guy. You know if he sleep here from Friday. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because they were like, carry him, go settle with him. Because even the police know that you really can't really kill people just for the sake of death. Do you know? Yeah. Police cannot just arrest you. They cannot just keep you behind bars because you're owing someone money. Except maybe you are like top level, like, do you understand? You are top ranking and then you are trying to use your power and all that. But ideally, even if you go report to the police, the most police will tell you is, okay, he's been detained. Okay, I think what will happen now, you guys should go to court. And me, that I've seen this thing firsthand, bro, to go to court, it depends on how much the person is owing you. Even if it's big money, sometimes the money you would pay in courts,
it's more than what the person is owing you, man.
bro, you will be discouraged.
Yeah, so
paying lawyers.
At that point, you're just doing it solely to
bribe judge. They were
And the time it will take also,
You know that it's possible that
They turn you guys to a meal. They turn you guys to breakfast, lunch, supper. They collect your money every
I
time.
say it's even possible that you
Bro,
guys
going to court
get
is
one
fucked
kind
up,
of court
man.
session and then
Like,
the judge says, ask the person, why are you owing so and so money? And the person says, I can pay 1 naira per day.
Exactly, and that's
And I swear,
because judge will ask how much can you be able to pay.
5 naira per day.
Yeah,
And then they break your money. You said you'll be discouraged, man.
bro, going to court is fucked up. And talking from a personal experience, when I was small, like when I was like 3 years old, my dad and one man had a court case. I think my dad used to work for someone. So from working for this person, he got so much bad, he built a house. So this man now felt my dad was stealing from him. I don't know if he was stealing from him when I was young, I don't know. But that's what he felt. And then he took my dad to court.
Shout out.
He took my dad to court. I was like 3 years old then. I was like 3 years old that time. You know, up till now, the case is still in court. That man is dead. Like the case never got solved. So like the man never got the money. He was accusing my dad of stealing from him if he actually stole the money.
Because we don't charge the money, they collect money.
Bro, it got to a point that my dad stopped going to court. Like he would just send his lawyer. Like it was not even making no sense again. So going to court, man, I would always advise, do the street way. Get your goons, pull up, fuck the person up. If you don't have goons, start getting goons from today. Cause I mean, you fucking need goons more than
Shout out
fucking
to
government and
goons,
police.
Yeah, I just
Reach
feel
out
like,
Get your
and
goons
I
and
like
fuck
the
them
fact,
up.
and I like the fact that that's
By,
become.
sorry,
Yeah.
Mike. By the way, I have goons for hire. So in case you need goons and you want to hire goons for, just
Hey, you say
hit me
goose.
up.
We mean GUS. Goose.
When they come asking for your guns, be ready.
So
prepare.
in
Tyler said he's ready for you know, he got the goose.
in fucking conclusion, man, Dave, what last word do you have to say for debtors that have different energy from when they are asking for the debts?
I mean, two things. You that you're lending people money, I would say, especially those you're not sure of their track record. I would say what my dad told me when I first told him about
Daddy's ball.
about when I was younger, and I told him about and I was asking him why is it that girls don't like paying back when you borrow them money. So this just applies to people that borrow that you lend money generally. Don't give what you can't let go of, so that if things go wrong. And then from the other side of people that are borrowing money, I feel like you should be you should have empathy. You should be able to put yourself in the other person's shoes, and even if you feel like the money is small to that person, like you never know, you never know what the person is going through, or the person's other responsibilities and all of that. So always try and keep your word. Your word should be your bond, and that's the only way to have
If you say
good
James,
Nuggets, your word should be
Your bone.
your
so that when you say James,
But
they
James.
call you
Oh,
James
take.
Bond.
You know what it is?
Drop
Lines.
Mike.
So exactly.
Drop my.
Bad.
stuff. What about you, man?
What do I think?
Yeah.
Me, I don't care. Me, as long as God keeps providing.
This guy's a politician. Don't worry, bro. That's
Stars have just told you guys that if you need money,
No,
God is
no,
providing.
I will
God-
go
Ask him for money.
If God,
let's not forget.
if God doesn't provide for you, come and meet. Come and
Let's
meet
not
us.
God is
forget.
providing for him.
let's help him break it down. If it's a girl, even if you don't pay back, he will trash it out.
Yes, they will trash
But
it
if it's a guy, it will peep.
Peep through the window.
and ghost.
But honestly, yeah, me, what I just used to pray for, because sometimes I believe, in order for maybe you are the person's God sent. You don't know. So, in order for God to provide for that person, maybe he might provide for that person through me. So God has to give me money.
Like the angle stuff is to come from, man. We're having a conversation yesterday. Sorry to deviate. We're having a conversation yesterday about your babe cheating on you and your bro finding out and you telling your bro. I mean, I'm like, if I see my bro's babe cheating on my bro, I will tell my bro 5 minutes after I find out. It do not pass. And so was like, he will not tell the bro. He can give hints, but he would never outrightly tell. And this was his reason. He said the bro might have cheated before. And that's Kama's way of punishing the bro. So who is he to stand in the way of Kama's punishment on his bro?
But
I was like, what?
But that's actually a point.
I was like, bro,
That's
like,
actually
Because it's true
that.
I still have it in my head because it's a fucking point.
That's a deep
Like, who the
point.
fuck am I to stand in the way of Kama's?
I guess we gotta visit that someday.
Bro, definitely.
Yeah.
But I mean, before that day, Mike, what about you? Any final words for?
Yo, bro, it's a known
them
fact,
debtors.
man. Don't borrow what you can't let go. Do you understand? And I feel like, yeah, we keep saying that to the people borrowing, but also you that are trying to get money from someone, try your best to pay. Like, there's no shame if you're unable to pay and then you come back and tell the person. Do you understand? I feel like people just
Communication.
People try to avoid shame and end up being so shameful.
Yeah.
Do you
Bringing more
understand?
shame on top themselves.
Bringing more shame
Yeah.
on top themselves because
Shameless to bar too.
like
Maximum
raise per
shame.
100
Shame
sef.
Pro Max.
Shame Pro Max guy, God bless you. Like, yo, okay, you're human, and then you probably had a projection that, oh, I should be able to repay so and so day, and then it didn't happen. Like, it's okay to come and say, bro, I beg, no vex.
Yeah.
Just the same way you were doing blood, blood, baba,
No vex.
Baba, no vex.
That money will be there. Spend no
you know,
come.
show, but make sure you
But I
mean
know they
it.
get on that plan.
Make sure you mean it, and then you pay, because everybody who borrows you money, trust me, when you pay back their money, they would not take it to heart now. Do you understand?
Some people just ghost.
Because
Pursue them.
what you are doing is when you borrow from people and you refuse to pay, that person that you refuse to pay his money, you've just given him a bad experience.
Yeah,
And then
you've
you're
given him a
pushing
bad
that forward.
experience,
Like
yeah.
somebody did something good to you and then you're giving the person a bad experience in return.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, that person tomorrow, if somebody's even dying and then they're asking the person for money,
We'll not even give a
he
fuck.
would not be moved.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So just if you can't pay, just holler at you, bro. I can't do this shit right now, but I'll be able to do when I, blah blah blah, and just let it go, man.
Nice. For me, this is the only thing I have to say. If you are borrowing, if you are being borrowed, whichever one it is, I don't give a fuck.
Then that,
But you should know that whenever you pay back money you borrowed, when you say you pay back, there's nothing that boosts your integrity more than that. Like that is a legit integrity booster. Sometimes when I have a relationship with somebody, I might not need the money. I'll just say, borrow me this money, I'll pay back at this time. I'll keep the money there. At that time, I'll pay back just to let the person know that when I say A, it is A. And when I say it's a psychology thing, it's a psychology thing. When I say B, it is B. It's just to fucking gain trust, man. Because there's nothing I fuck with more than trust. Once someone trusts you, the person will do anything for you, man. So try to overlook that little 10k, 20k that you can't pay back.
We really trust people.
And just fucking gain trust from somebody, and you keep on getting helps and handouts and integrity and credibility when you need them.
There's one more thing I wanted to say, but I don't know if I say it whether we'll start talking about it.
Dave wants to say
start
something.
talking about,
Let's allow Dave talk. We'll not say nothing. We might talk about it in the next episode. Once Dave is done talking, we'll call it a wrap.
There's something I do not get, and it's why people would have money in like a savings account or something, and they do not want to touch the money, so they will not borrow money from you, but they have access to the money.
You're talking to a particular gender, God.
The money is not locked. They just don't want to touch it, so they will inconvenience you and borrow money from you.
Dave is about to start the ball.
In our next episode, we'll talk about those people that have in their savings probably more than you even do,
I
and
swear.
they are still borrowing from you. But for now, I'm titled Dave, Big Mike, Biggest Us, and we're out.
Peace out, man.